Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. How's the sound? That sounds good. Yeah, man. Just had a quick conversation with a Jake from New Jersey. Say he know he an Israelite, but you ain't doing nothing about it, man. You ain't doing nothing about it. So whatever. All right. All right. Before I begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Qadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles, elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to you, brothers, labor worldwide in truth and sincerity. Salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Yeah, man, the spirit just hit me this morning. I was watching the apostles, and I couldn't even get through the first 10 minutes, man, and the spirit just hit me. How this devil is being revealed. And that's the first step of the Lord bringing this devil down. We fell away from our heritage. Matter of fact, let's get that. All right, that was the first step of our downfall. You know, that was the first step of us falling away from our heritage. And the Lord made us a base, brought us down low, put us in this captivity. This is Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. And what was our heritage? Well, it was the commandments. We're supposed to be our wisdom in the sight of nations. Let's get that. That's what the Lord is doing to Esau. He's taking away his wisdom. That's why you see him on skates, as it were. Right? This is Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 6. You know what? Let's start at verse 5. Behold, I have taught these statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whithersoever ye go to possess it. Therefore, keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of nations, which shall hear of all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. So when the Lord took that away, all right, we fell down. Okay, when the Lord takes away your wisdom, you're on a sharp decline, and that's what he's doing to Esau. Back to Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever. And that forever is a period of time. All right, the Lord has now shined his face upon us, all right, the one we can understand and have this wisdom back, because wisdom is meant to preserve you. All right, now ultimately Yahweh is the one who gave that wisdom to Esau. All right, and he's going to take that wisdom back, and you seeing the effects of it now. All right, these nations are mad at Biden for the way he withdrew from Afghanistan. All right, you have various nations now upset with America for the way they handled the C-19. Well, that's the Lord taking away their wisdom. All right, abasing Esau, bringing him back low. Matter of fact, let's get something right quick. As you say, how did Yahweh Shai give him the wisdom? Well, Yahweh Shai, all right, was Isaac, okay? And he's the one who set Esau in power. This is Colossians chapter 1. I'm going to start at verse 15. It says, who is the image of the invisible power, the firstborn of every creature? Yeah, Yahweh Shai, right? It says, for by him all things were created, including wisdom, including dominion, including rulership. All right, that's why you see this devil is on top right now. It was a period of time that he was blessed with the sword and with deception. All right, it says, for by him were all things created that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones, see, or dominions, or principalities, or powers, all things were created by him and for him. See? So Esau was given his wisdom by Yahawah. All right? And he's taking it back. All right, these devils are in straits, man. And it's beautiful to see. We seeing the fall of our enemy. All right, is there no more wisdom in Teman? They can't hide themselves. Matter of fact, you know, all his wickedness is now coming up before Yahawah Bahasham. Right? This is Mark chapter 4 and verse 22. For there is nothing hid which shall not be manifested, neither was there anything kept secret that should come abroad. Let's read this again. For there is nothing hid which shall not be manifest. See? Nothing is hid that shall not be manifest. And we're in those times that everything is being manifest. We're at the end, right? Hey, Shalom, Yahawah Shalom. Hey, Shalom to the Akim and the Akwaf on the comment board. Yahawah Shalom Barakatah. So yeah, man, this devil is being made better. His wisdom is leaving him, right? It says, neither was anything kept secret, but that it should come abroad. Meaning it's being revealed. All right, and we're in the time of this devil being laid out. All right, all his nakedness is being shown. Matter of fact, let's go to Isaiah. All right, and that's the time we in. All right, this devil, he's in straits. His plans that used to work, all right, his media, okay, his witchcraft, his sorcery, now they're not working anymore, man. Right? This is Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Who is that? Where is Esau, so-called white man? Let's prove that. Let's prove that. You know? We here. And let's prove all things. All right? This is Psalm chapter 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, see, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that reward of thee, as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone. Again, that daughter of Babylon is Esau Edom, man. All right. Back in Isaiah 47 and 1, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Yeah, this place hasn't been touched by war. All right, but it's soon going to be touched by 200 million missiles. Excuse me, 200,000 missiles, or 2 million missiles, man. All right, this place is going to be touched pretty soon. It says, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover thy thigh, pass over the river. See, the Lord is revealing this devil, man. All right, and again, he can't hide himself. See, when the Lord declared and decreed this thing, that the captives be set free, guess what? He stepped into action on our behalf. All right, it says, take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. See? So, and matter of fact, let's continue to read. It says, I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. And that's the chronological order. The Lord is revealing this devil. All right? And he's going to take vengeance. And when he comes back, he's not going to meet this devil as a man. Right? Real quick. Wisdom of Solomon. Okay? And it's beautiful to see, man. We're in monumental times. All right? With all the things that we know that's set to occur, all right, what more can we hope for? Okay? Our power is taking down our enemy before our eyes. We seeing his skirt being uplifted. This horror is being shown out throughout all the world. All right, and they're no longer You're not the Lady of Kingdoms anymore. You're not that delicate woman. They're coming up against this place. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 7. For the Spirit of the Lord filleth the world, and that which containeth all things have knowledge of the voice. Therefore, he that speak of unrighteous things cannot be hid. And who is that? That's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. There's one who speak of unrighteous things. He's not able to hide himself. See? It says, therefore, he that speak of unrighteous things cannot be hid, neither shall vengeance, see, I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. It says, neither shall vengeance, when it punisheth, pass by him. It's not going to pass by you, E. You're going to drink of that cup of slavery, man. Okay? It says, for inquisition, see, for inquisition shall be made into the councils of the ungodly. Yeah, the upper elite, the upper echelon of Esau, all right? These bankers. Well, guess what? The councils of their councils is being made an inquisition in them. All right, that's why they can't get their plans off, because the Lord is taking away their wisdom. All right, they're going back to the same track record, right? It says, for inquisition shall be made into the councils of the ungodly, and the sound of his words shall come unto the Lord for the manifestation, see, of his wicked deeds, for the revealing of his wicked deeds, man. All right, you got whistleblowers. All right, then the Lord say that their tongue shall fall upon themselves. Let's get that. You got whistleblowers. All right, you got certain documentaries, and the Lord is beautifully revealing his devil. At the same time, he's taking away his wisdom, because now the things that he did in the past that were able to come to pass, they're not working anymore. Look at that, Psalms. Make their own tongues to fall upon them in Salakia. Let me look it up right quick. But yeah, man, that's what we're seeing. Their own tongues are falling upon themselves. Own tongue. Let's see. Yep, Psalm 64 and 8. Right there. It says, so they shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Yeah, and that's what the Lord is doing also. Having their own tongues to fall upon themselves. And again, they can't hide themselves. Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah. Again, we in scary times, because when this devil is backed into a corner, when this beast is backed into a corner, they're going to come out fighting, man. All right? And that's when the Lord is going to lift up a standard against these devils. Okay? This is Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 7. Concerning Edom, see? Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel passed from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? These are all questions that the Lord was asking. Well, guess what? They are vanished, man. All right? That's why you see them in straits. Everything that they laying out, the Lord is having opposition. Okay? They're not able to fulfill their plan as they have written it down. They always got to revise something. It says, I'm going to jump down to verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. Yeah, these secret counsels of the wicked. All right, you know, these things were so-called conspiracy theories, but now they're fact, man. All right, what is the old adage? Everything is a conspiracy theory until it's not. All right. That's confusion, man. That's another reason this place got to go. That's a product of Esau. Loud ass fucking cars, man, for no goddamn reason. That shit crazy. Again, it says, But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. Even with all these different things now, he's not able to hide himself. All right? The cat is out the bag, as it were. It says, his seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. That's ultimately the Lord of hosts revealing this devil in his time, man. Matter of fact, that's beautiful. All right? Let's get it. And we in that time, right? What it say in Habakkuk 2? Man, precepts are running now. Why do you have about yourself? No? Let's get it. 2 Thessalonians. Right? 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first. And through the Spirit, that's what we started out with. Because the Lord took away our wisdom in the sight of nations. He took away his laws, statutes, and commandments that made us holy, made us separate. All right? And in turn, he's doing the same thing to Esau. He's taking away his wisdom. All right? Which was, again, given to him by Yahawah. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Yeah, the son of destruction. This devil is being revealed in his time, right? Let's continue. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High by way of what? His iconoclasm. All right, these different period pictures where they show, all right, our Lord and Savior as a fucking Edomite man, a soft ass spoken man. All right, they changed the image, all right, of our Lord and Savior man to this hippie man. All right, that's how this devil, all right, showing himself that he's sitting in the temple of the Most High. It says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things? So these things had to be brought back up to our memory, brought back up to the remembrance of our mind. All right? It says, and now ye know what withholding, that he might be revealed in his time. And that's where we at. This devil can't hide himself, man. All right, we supposed to rejoice. Call all Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, because we seeing the fall of our enemy. And it's going by the way of his wisdom being taken away. Okay? It says, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out the way. And that's where we at. We're in the process of the Lord not letting this devil, all right, have his way anymore. All right? What it say in Job? Let's get that right quick. That's why he thought that the Lord was really with him, man. Because he ain't have any opposition. What is that called? Manifest destiny? He ain't have any opposition to his campaign, to his lust to put the Israelites under captivity. All right, he thought that he thought the Lord, and we'll get there, Lord willing, that he was as one as himself. This is Job chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given. See, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Salakia. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. See, he covered the faces of the judges thereof with his iconoclasm, showing himself that he is the Most High, sitting in the temple of the Most High. All right. It says, if not, where and who is he? Yeah, that's a question posed, man. Another question posed. If this devil, all right, if this so-called white man is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of, then who is he, man? All right, all the rape, rob, and murder that this nigga has perpetuated on the planet Earth. Yeah, man, he the wicked. Okay, back in Thessalonians, 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Again, this devil thought that the Lord was with him. Let's go to Psalms. All right. But now, his skirt is being shown forth. All right. She can't hide himself. America, Babylon the Great, this whore. All right, can't hide himself. All right, you know, you got you say you got a woman with a reputation. All right, when she grew up in this certain city, everybody knew that she was a whore. All right, and then she moved to another city. All right, to get away from that shame. Well, the same thing with Esau, man. All right, Cain, what did he do? He said that his punishment was too great for him to bear, and he went off and was a vagabond. All right, he hid himself under the name Britain, all right, or British, or French, Roman, Greeks. This devil been constantly on the run now, but the Lord has identified and targeted the culprit. We know who you are now. Where's that? Psalms chapter, I believe, 50 and 21. Yep, this is Psalms chapter 50. I'm gonna start at I'm gonna start at 16. But unto the wicked the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? That's what this devil doing, or did. All right, you actually had the scriptures, but you cast it away. Right? It says, "Sing thou hatest instruction, and castest my word behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, thou consentest with him." Yeah, Christopher Cologne, goddamn devil, you ain't discovered shit, man. And in the kingdom, we gonna get your ass. All right, those certain conquistadors. All right, we got you, man. All right. It says, "Seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my word behind thee, when thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him. Thou hast been partakers with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frame of deceit." And that's what this devil is going to ultimately do. All right? By the way of the legislation. All right? They're going to try and target you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Why all of a sudden you think the Supreme Court then banned the evictions? Now they put the onus back on, all right, the Congress and the Senate to pass a bill, all right, to stop the evictions moratorium. All right? Why do you think OnlyFans now has cut off the way these bitches been getting paid? Why do you think the Lord then caused the unemployment to end in September from the federal government, man? Come on, man. Where's the Lord taking away this devil wisdom, man? Boxing you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out. It says, "When thou sawest a thief, thou consentest with him." Excuse me. "Thou consentest with him, and has been partaker of adultery. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frame of deceit." That nigga Blasio, right? He when we see the signs, man, all right, it's whistleblowers coming out every day refuting what they say. So the witchcraft is not working anymore. The media, all right, is not working anymore. That's the Lord taking away their wisdom. All right, and when this deception fall, this devil gonna come with his other blessing, which is what? The sword. He's got to revert back to that, man, to stay in power. The Lord, Yahawah said, "Hey, by the way, you're gonna need this. You're gonna need this sword, because you are a weak, vile beast, all right, who's gonna need to be carnal." It says, "Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue framest deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thy own mother's son." And this is the point. It says, "These things hast thou done, and I kept silent." See, the Lord was letting until, matter of fact, let's go back and read it. It says, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 7, "For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way." So you thought you was, let's read it. "These things," Psalms chapter 15 verse 21, "these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether as one, such as one as thyself. But I will reprove thee." And that's what you're saying there. The Lord is reproving this devil. "And set them in order before thine eyes." And he's setting the Israelites in order before his eyes, man. You don't see this thing playing out beautifully? How the scripture said it was going to play out? How the Lord of hosts said these things were going to come to pass? Well, guess what? He's taking away this devil wisdom. He can't hide himself. His system is crumbling. All right, his debt is mounting, and these nations are looking upon him like he a goddamn fool. Cause he is a fool, right? Will you read that in? Let's get it. Let's finish this off, but we'll get that in Job. Yeah, man, they fools. They fools, and they going back to their first estate. Like the Lord is putting us back in our first estate. He's setting us in order before nine eyes. Let's read this again. Finish this off in Psalms. Psalms chapter 50 and verse 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silent. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such and want as thyself. But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. Now consider this, ye that forget the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. And there's no be none to deliver. When Yahawah come back and not meet you as a man, it's a wrap for you, Esau. Again, these are fools. All right, this is Job chapter 30. I'm going to get to the point. Verse 8 says, they were children of fools. Yeah, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. So the Lord is turning these devils back to their first estate. All right, and part of that first estate, these devils going to come with that sword, man. They're going to come with that blessing that Yahawah gave them. Again, if you can receive it, Yahawah is Isaac, man. All right? The one who blessed Jacob and Esau. Right? Back in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8. And then shall that wicked, that wicked is a capital W, right? Then shall that wicked be revealed. The earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, scriptures tell you that when they got in power, matter of fact, let's get that. When they got in power, iniquity increased upon the earth. Let's drop that Job. But now he's being revealed, man. All right, and he can't hide himself. I got to get a new apocrypha. This baby is almost done. Call all y'all about yourself for that. Let's see. This is First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bare rule every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves, so did their sons after them many years. And evils were multiplied in the earth. When these Grecians, all right, when they got into power, evils were multiplied upon the earth, man. That's why you see the earth in such a messed up state now. Back in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. See, that's the chronological order. This devil is being revealed, inquisition is being made, he can't hide himself, all right, evidence is being presented, okay, and then the Lord is coming back with the judgment. Verse 9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, all right, through the way of his media, all right, even with his technology, man, all right, the things that Yahawah Bahasham gave him to deceive the nations. Read that in Revelations. He went out to deceive the nations. At one point in time, he was locked up for 1,000 years to where his wisdom was taken away, all right, and now we're in the second leg of the revised Roman Empire. Let's see what you brothers got on the comment board. Hey man, the water for the precept. Yeah man, it's beautiful. And if you're in the right spirit, all right, you measuring the time and seeing how Yahawah Bahasham is taking this place down. Okay. Malachiah, Wamalaya, Quam, Walaya, Psalms 12 and 8, The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. That's right. That's why you see homosexuals, man. That's why you see transgenders every fucking where. Because the violent man is in power. Same brother. Psalms 82 and 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. That's why the rightful ruler got to be put in place. Beautiful precept, brother. The water. The water. Brother, in his likeness, Yasharallah, got Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 20. Thy sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself. For the Lord shall be thine everlasting light, and the days of mourning shall be ended. Yeah, we in the first beginning stages of that, man. All right? Our days of mourning, being constantly vexed in this place, is being ended. Verse 21, thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. And we're glorifying Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi for bringing us out this lower state, man. Bringing us back to our first estate, right? Let's see what else we got. The brother GMS. Hey, Shalom, Elder, Shalom. Once the Lord spoke prophecy, that transition began to unfold. That's right. That's right. Once the Lord spoke this word, man, everything started to turn. It's beautiful. GMS, Spiritual Art 144K. Yep, Obadiah 1 and 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the cliff of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, yea, in his mind, who shall bring me down? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, yo, you got weaponry, right, up high. This will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. Verse 8, shall not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? Yeah, understanding out of the government of Esau? Yeah, man, the Lord is doing this. It says, verse 9, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing the spirit of the Lord fill the world. All right, as the elder say, the prophecies are dictating the fall of this enemy, of our enemy, right? Man, what was that I just... Oh, yep, Habakkuk. What do you have about Yahawashi? All right, and we're at the end of this thing, right? This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. See? This vision, all right, that the Lord has set out, these prophecies of this devil being revealed in this time are speaking at the end. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. You know, and we're going to continue to read down. I wanted to jump down, but let's read it. It says, yeah, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. Yeah, Esau transgressed by his democracy, all right, his philosophy, his way of life. That's why you see goddamn motherfucking moles in Taiwan, all right, in Tokyo, because this damn devil has propagated his wickedness throughout all the planet Earth, right? You read that in 2nd Ezra, all right, that wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled, meaning it is fullness, it is ripeness, and the Lord's getting ready to pluck this devil. It says, yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. See? And that's what this devil do. He heap unto himself all people. Isn't America known as the great melting pot? Right? It says, shall not these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Yeah, that's that, man. All right, they said that Biden has spent more money in his short time than the last two presidents combined, man. All right, this debt is going to cause this system to fall. That's the Lord taking away their wisdom, taking away their understanding. They making all the wrong moves. At one point in time, Esau was making all the right moves, as it were. But it was the Lord dictating these things for him. It was the Lord laying those things out. You don't think that the Lord could have had the Native Americans kill them niggas when they got off the boats, man? Of course, man. The Lord could have did it with one rough word. But he let this devil go and proceed to what? To fulfill prophecy. Because there had to come a falling away first. This devil had to come in power. Then this devil had to be revealed. It says, shall not they rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Yeah, they're going to spoil you. All right, this horse going to be touched by the way of ICBM missiles. It says, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe unto him that covet with an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Yeah, this devil really think he's going to escape. All right, that's why, you see Bezos and these other guys trying to go into space. All right, you see them digging down into hell. All right, which is what? Hell is a representation of the grave. All right, they're digging down into the earth. All right, you got these, what do they call them? Deep underground military bases, dumb. And that's the Lord making them have that acronym. Yeah, it's dumb, because that shit ain't gonna save you here in America. Everything is gonna be uprooted. It says, woe to him, Salakia. Verse 10, thou have consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood. When this place is established with blood, all right, then the Lord say that the blood cannot be cleansed. Let me get that. The land cannot be cleansed of the blood, except by the blood of him who shed it. Right? Numbers chapter 35 and verse 33. So you shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So those same spirits are back to receive the judgment of the second death. All right? Back in Habakkuk 2 and verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and that establishes a city by iniquity. Behold, is it not of the Lord of hosts that the people shall labor in a the people shall labor in very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity? For the earth, and this is the point, for the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look upon his nakedness. And that's what this devil did, giving him his philosophy, his democracy. All these nations are mad, man, because the way that they followed after Esau, all right, the Lady of Kingdoms has now brought their own economy, their own structure to desolation, man. This is a global thing that's occurring. Yeah, that's it on that. Let's get here. 2nd Ezra chapter 6. Hey, the water for the precepts. It wasn't meant to be too long. Oh, man. We good. Let's get this 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and Let's start at I'm gonna start at verse 1, and we gonna jump around. This is second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 1. And he said unto me, in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the borders of the world stood, or ever or ever the wind blew, before it thundered and lightened, or ever the foundations of paradise were laid, before the fair flowers were seen, or ever the movable powers were established, before the innumerable multitude of angels were gathered together, those innumerable angels that were gathered together, or ever the heights of the air were lifted up, before the measures of the firmament were named, or ever the chimneys of Zion were hot, the air, and ere the present years were sought out, and or ever the inventions of them that now sin were turned, before they were sealed, that have gathered faith for a treasure. Yeah, those third spirits from the beginning are now being sealed, and they're gathering faith for a treasure. All right, doing the things needful for salvation. Right, prophesying. It says, and believing on the report. Then did I consider these things, and they were all made through me alone. Yeah, Yahawah. All right, Yahawah gave Yahawah the blueprint, and he had acted all these things through his certain angels that was with him from the beginning. Right? It says, then did I consider these things, that they were all made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? Right? The same question we ask now. All right, well, the Lord gave us signs, all right, tokens to show forth that this place is ended. All right, and the beginning, right? It says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob were first born of him, see, when Jacob were first born unto him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. See, we're at the end of this thing. This devil is being revealed. Prophecy is being fulfilled. And let's jump down to verse 18. And it said, behold, the days come, which is what? Prophecy, that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. The Spirit of the Lord, which is prophecy, is filling the earth. All right, and the Lord is drawing nigh to this wicked ass kingdom. It says, and will begin to make inquisition, intense, prolonged questioning of them, what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion should be fulfilled. See, so the Lord has given us mercy to bring us back to our first estate, to reveal us to who we are and who our enemies are. All right, the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled, and the world, and when the world that shall begin to vanish shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. See, the books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. And that's what's happening. The book is being opened before the firmament, all right, by way of the internet, primarily YouTube. All right, and the Lord is revealing this devil on all fronts. He can't hide himself anymore. Let's go back to the comment board. Oh man, I see Apostle just went live. Let's close this thing on that. I want to catch the Apostle. Yep. Beautiful. Matter of fact, that's a beautiful precept. GMS Spiritual Art 144. I want to start up on that. We'll close out there. Sirach, chapter 10. I want to start at verse Let's start at verse 7. Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 and verse 7. Pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and by both doeth one commit iniquity. Yeah, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, and that's what we see in the translation of the kingdom. It says, why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such as one setteth his own soul to sale, because while he liveth, he casteth away his vows. And Esau did set his own soul to sale. All right? He went after the spiritual dean Satan, Slakia. That's why you see these things of witchcraft being propagated around the world. But guess what? This devil is being revealed. It says the physician cut off a long disease, and this devil has been in power a long time. You got to remember that he are the legs that we see in the prophecy of Daniel. All right, we in the last leg of this damn devil's empire. He's a long disease. The physician cut off a long disease, and he that is today a king tomorrow shall die. See? Now let's get what the brother had put up. Verse 12. For the beginning of pride is when one departeth from the Most High, and his heart is turned away from his maker. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that have it shall pour out abomination. That's why you see this place is out of quest, man. All right? You got the women ruling over the men, trans this, trans that. All right? This place is out of quest, man. It says, for pride is the beginning of sin, and he that have it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. The Lord hath cast down the thrones of proud princes and have set up the meek in their stead. See? The Lord hath plucked up the roots of the proud nations and have planted the lowly in their place. And that's what we're seeing, man. Lord taking this devil out of power, man. Setting the lowly in his place. All right? The water for tuning in. That's going to be it for the lesson. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham, Qadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to you brothers laboring worldwide in truth and sincerity. Salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect. Believing on the word, say Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Shalom, DTA, and a Bible ball soon. Hey, y'all go tune in to Elder Apostle Ramla. Shalom.